Good morning. My name is Katie and I am one of your bird keepers. I will be taking you guys along today to show you a little bit of what it's like to work in the bird department at the Memphis Zoo with a little extra dose of fun because we are currently raising a baby hornbill. So we'll show you a bit of what that looks like as well. Yeah, are you saying good morning? So one of the things about hand rearing this hornbill, we do have to take him home. He is about 26 days old at this point. And so the way that we do that to ensure that he is staying warm is we have these special coolers that are kind of outfitted with a motorized heater inside. And so we can actually set the temperature whatever we need it to be, and it will literally just plug into our car. So we're able to take him home and keep him nice and safe and warm and dark if we need him to. He's actually getting to the point where he's enjoying a little bit of sunshine, so we'll keep this closed until we get to the zoo, but yeah, it's a pretty cool system. So we are at the zoo now, and so baby is all nice and settled, and so one of the things that we'll do first is grab a weight on him to see if he's increased his weight overnight, and then go ahead and get everything prepped so he's got clean towels and clean bedding and we're good to go for the day, and then we'll set up to feed him.
1450. 1450.
A growing bird.
Yes, it is.
So because we are trying to set this hornbill up for the best chance for success, whether it be with future breeding programs or even reintroduction into same-sex groups, because family groups are so important to these guys, it's really important that they don't imprint on us. And so the way that we do that here is by hiding who we actually are. So I got a little face mask, and then the best part, and then I'm hornbill ready to feed. So since we are rearing technically two chicks, one is being parent reared and one is being keeper reared, and all that means is that we're the ones who are taking care of it. So parent reared, it's the parents. Keeper reared, it's us. There's a little bit of a difference in their diet, and so what we are feeding our chick back here doesn't exactly mirror what mom and dad are feeding. That's just because mom and dad are gonna know what that baby needs at the time, and we are doing our best to just try and mimic that. So when we do feed those guys out there, we give them a really big variety of different foods just to kind of let them choose. So I will show you guys what those look like. This is specifically for birds of prey, so this is not something that you would just go out and pick up. So we are gonna go and feed mom and dad and the new baby. And the nest box in here is baby number 1. So yeah, this is the one that's being reared by mom and dad, and we won't stay too long because mom doesn't like us being next to her baby. So these are the parents of both of the chicks that we are currently raising. They have one of them, we have the other one inside. This is the first time for this pair to successfully hatch out and raise what they are doing right now with 2. Another reason that it is such a cool time to be a bird keeper here is these guys don't typically hatch out 2 chicks and successfully raise 2 to maturity. Most of the time when they hatch 2 out, it is because they will only focus on one, so they're kind of guaranteeing themselves that they are going to have one chick successfully make it to adulthood, and so they focus all their time and energy on that one chick. And so often as a result of that, the second chick doesn't make it, and so there are actually a lot of organizations that will go out and pull second chicks to rear them and then release them into the wild. So that is kind of what we're mimicking here, allowing them to raise one on their own, and we are stepping in and raising that second one and basically doubling the amount of hornbill chicks that would typically happen from one pair in the wild. So also on Thursdays, typically the bird department gets a bug delivery from our nutrition center. That is what Mike is toting in right now. all kinds of bugs. We've got other keepers that are in here making the diets for the rest of the birdhouse. So very different diets across the board for everybody. So after we get done making all the diets in the morning, then we get to run them to everybody, which just means that we get to deliver them. Lovely Abyssinian ground hornbill Lily. She's a little bit broody right now, so she likes to sit in her kennel. So after we've gotten everybody fed, most of the morning is just spent cleaning pools and getting everybody fresh water. Since it is so hot, that's a really big priority. And so yeah, we're at the point of the day where we will go around, hit waters, hit any pools that need any cleaning, and hit any public exhibits that need to be cleaned. What are you doing? Hi. Oh my gosh. They say good morning? Yeah, are you saying good morning? Oh. Oh my girl. So good. Let's get your water. Yeah, let's get your water. Go chill. So one of the things that we try and do daily as bird keepers is to get a census on some of our bigger flights. So this is the center flight. Obviously it looks a little bit different right now because I am up on the top just getting a bird's eye view trying to see who I can find. So sometimes the best way for us to do inventory and to get to see everybody up close is to kind of hide and then let them come to you. And it works really well until you get somebody who decides to blow your entire position. Another part of our task as bird keepers is to determine fertility of any eggs that we are able to easily get to. Luckily for us, this duck, it's a marbled teal, laid her eggs in one of our pre-made nest boxes. She has not had access to a male, so she is allowed to sit these right now, but if there was a male in here, then we would be checking to see if we had any potential for babies. Just to show you guys kind of a quick way that we are able to candle these eggs. Can't see it as clearly, but we can use the light on our phones. A lot of the times we may bring a little flashlight with us as well. But yeah, that's a quick way for us to be able to see if there's anything going on inside the egg, which these do not have anything. Currently, our center flight aviary is closed. We had a pretty big baby boom in the birdhouse this year, and so with that, we are shutting down the aviary for a little bit just to let new parents kind of figure out how to be parents and babies figure out how to be babies in the safest way. And so this is also a really good opportunity for us to come in and set up these trap cages to see if we can catch any of the birds who are a little bit more elusive and just get wellness checks on everybody. Becky is also very curious about what's going on today. She's always got to say hey. But yeah, so we will set these trap cages up with these diets inside and then come back and check them so often, and that's a really good chance for us to get beak and nail checks on everybody, check their body condition, check their feather condition, and then make sure that nobody has lost a band that identifies them, and then we let them go. So got to seize the moment when the center flight is closed. Now we're gonna go with Jill to give out some penguin enrichment. Today they're getting ice treats with fish. And they're gone. Oh no. Oh, no. Just trust us, they enjoy the ice treats. They do. We are at the end of our day now, so we're basically just doing everything kind of in reverse. Feeding out PM pans, checking on everybody, starting to wash dishes, and then getting ready to go home. Are you coming? Here's your food. Good job. So it's the end of the day, so Little Bit is getting ready to go home with one of our keepers. So until he's a little bit more even keeled with the temperatures that he can handle, and until he is kind of proving to us that he's ready to stay here, he probably has another week or so. But for now, he gets to go home with the keepers. All right, that is the day. I hope you guys enjoyed coming around and seeing what it's like to be a bird keeper here at the Memphis Zoo. We will catch you next time. Bye.